Hello, heat treaters out there. This is Tom Morrison. I'm the CEO of the Metal Treating Institute and the show producer of the Furnaces North America 2020 Trade Show and Technical Conference, the largest heat treat only show you will see in 2020 coming in October. Today, we are hosting the Furnaces North America 2020 Technical Showcase. We're going to show off and showcase our sponsors and the latest technology that are coming to the heat treating industry at Furnaces North America. And today, we have with us Ben Gasbarre from Gasbarre Thermal Processing Systems to share with us today what's exciting in their world. Ben, how you doing today?
Very good, very good. Thanks for having me.
Awesome. Well, Ben, you know, every other year and the even years, we host Furnaces North America. This year, it's going to be September 30th through October 2nd. Every one of them has this great vibe about it. People love coming to the show because of the energy. So what is it that Gasbarre loves and you personally love about coming to Furnaces North America?
I mean, it's the people. You know, the people across the board in the heat treating industry are great. You know, from customers to suppliers. We expect to have a great show there. It's always a high-paced, high-energy show. A lot of traffic going through the exhibit, the social events, the networking events. Really give you a good opportunity to showcase yourself in the industry, contribute to the industry. We look forward to it every year. We've got a great product offering and a great team. So we know from that standpoint, it's going to be productive. But just really engaging with the industry, supporting the industry, and it's in a great city in Louisville. So we always look forward to FNA and have a lot of fun there.
The Bourbon Trail, right?
Right, that's
We're
right.
going to take that tour. So your name is Ben Gasbarre. You got Gasbarre Thermal Processing Systems. Your name's in the deal, so I imagine you know a lot about the company. So before you get into that, though, share a little bit about Ben Gasbarre and how you kind of came into the heat treating industry.
Yeah, well, my grandfather started the business back in 1973, and we were actually a press manufacturer. And through the years, as my dad and his brothers got involved, we really grew the business and got ourselves involved in the thermal processing industry starting in 1989 and all the way through to today. So we've grown our business quite a bit, and today, furnaces are a huge part, more than half of our business right now. So, we're heavily involved in it. And myself, coming into the business, I was able to get involved on the manufacturing side, doing production management and things like that. And as our business grew, I got the opportunity to come out to Michigan from our Pennsylvania plant and kind of head up our push into the broader heat treat market with our batch lines for just the broader heat treat market. And it's been a good experience for me. It always has its challenges and things like that, but
Yeah.
That's been great for me and great for our business. So it's kind of how it's evolved.
I appreciate that. Well, thanks for sharing that. And I know Gasbarre has been a big supporter of MTIs. I know you are diamond level members at our supplier side. And I think it's like the last 3 or 4 shows y'all have sponsored the technical conference of our show, which is great. This year we're doing 35 technical sessions, great deep dives into how you can improve your business. So I know members will come there and love it. And I know you guys are putting on one of those sessions. So let's get down into the world of heat treat. As your salespeople and you travel around and you're going into heat treat, past the coronavirus thing that's really having an impact on a lot of companies, as you go in, what are some of the things you see that you pay attention to that you see heat treaters are challenged with every day with their furnaces?
Well, I mean, I'm always impressed with the heat treaters and what they do with ingenuity and technology to be able to really control their processes and whether it be through load building and fixturing or process control. I mean, they do a great job, but I don't think there's any doubt that it's going to be the loss or lack of skilled labor in the workforce.
Right.
And as experienced people leave those companies and leave the workforce, how they're able to adapt from that.
So when you look at that and you look at your product offering, what differentiates Gasbarre? I mean, what is y'all's niche? What is the thing that you are really good at, you feel?
Well, I mean, we've done a few things. First and foremost, it's our people. Over the last few years, we've brought in a lot of great people. We brought in some fresh new people on the design and manufacturing side for the OEM, for us as an OEM. And we also have personnel that have been on equipment design and sales for equipment for 20, 30 years. So they really have an intimate knowledge of equipment. But we've kind of given ourselves a 360-degree view of our customers, and that's always
Mm-hmm.
been something strategically that we want to do. So we brought people in that have been in our customers' shoes. People that have sold for commercial heat treaters, have been involved in maintenance, process control, quality. And we've got multiple people on staff with metallurgical backgrounds that
Mm-hmm.
have been responsible for P&Ls of commercial and captive heat treaters. So when we get a challenge from a customer, we really can look at it from a number of different ways and come up with a good solution. And then we've had to evolve our product offering for that aspect of the labor loss and challenges with labor. So, we've added automation to our product offering. We've become a certified FNA integrator.
Mm.
We've had to, just like everybody else, right? The control side is huge, really pushing that and monitoring capabilities, data logging, and just serviceability of equipment. And then on the back end, as the workforce evolves, people are going to look to their OEMs more, and we've had to build out our service organization and our aftermarket support and ensuring responsiveness and information and things like that. So when they do call on us, we're ready to go and can keep their equipment up and running.
Well, and now obviously with the COVID virus, there's a lot of unemployed people out there now. So labor, as it was 60 days ago, you couldn't find good help. Now they're probably on every block to a certain degree, unfortunately. But that's all going to change in the next year. I mean, we feel it's going to come back. People are going to go back to work, and then we're going to be back at a somewhat of a labor shortage again once everybody gets back in the marketplace again as it hits high. So what do you mentioned automation, which I think is really crucial. Internet of Things and Industry 4.0 to me are the savior for the future, because change is happening so fast in our world. So speak a little bit about the automation thing, about what you are doing in that area.
Yeah. So, again, being more looking at robotics and things like that for whether it be, furnace loading, unloading. We've done applications for, belt loading, unloading, where, you're taking parts off of a piece of equipment, maybe doing a dip process or putting it into a fixture for that next process, whether it might be machining for that next process to be able to handle the product efficiently. And then, we do things with manipulators and overall automation. So it really just becomes, push a button and the process happens. You don't have to have an operator engaged in every step of the way, ensuring that the equipment is utilized to its full extent.
That's exciting, because what I share with people is that automation robotics is not about replacing people. It's about expanding capacity, because that one or two people that would have to be monitoring that furnace or that operation at that point in time could actually go do something else that where human labor is needed once you are able to automate a process. So I think that's something that's exciting to see a company like Gasbarre bringing to the table, is to help expand heat treaters' capacities without expanding labor dramatically.
Yeah, and I don't think either with knowing the heat treat the commercial heat treaters, you're not going to completely eliminate some manual loading and
Right.
fixturing and things like that. They have multiple types of jobs coming in, so you're not going to be able to automate that. But you have a lot of people that do some high volume stuff in commercial shops, and that's where that automation can really come into play.
Awesome. So going to furnaces, everybody likes to introduce new stuff and things that they're excited about. What is it? You don't have to give the whole shebang. So you want to leave your secret for the show. But is there anything that you can relate to the crowd watching? What could they look forward to coming by the Gasbarre booth and seeing and/or hearing?
Mm-hmm. Well, we've got a very diverse product offering. We have continuous brazing furnaces, steam treaters, vacuum furnaces, and small and large batch furnaces for really any process. So, we can take a look at a customer's process and design a piece of equipment around their process rather than them trying to design their process around a limited piece of equipment.
Right.
We've done a lot recently for nitriding and FNC, working to ensure we have a top of the line precision controlled piece of equipment that's designed, manufactured, and serviced right here in the United States. And then our vacuum line, it's unique in ensuring uptime and throughput and maximizing productivity through continuous operation, maintenance ability, and it's really just able to adapt and be flexible as business conditions change. So those are the few products that we stay focused on.
Awesome. So is there any last things you'd like to say to the FNA fans and attendees that will be coming watching this?
As I said earlier, I mean, it is just a great show. Again, the pace is really fast, and you always have a lot of traffic through the exhibit. The social and networking events are always a good time, and it's the technical sessions that we sponsor. There's a lot of good content there, and so again, we always look forward to it. We know the FNA is going to be a productive show for us, so I look forward to seeing everybody there.
Well, Ben, thank you very much for your time today, this morning, to talk about Gasbarre and FNA. And folks listening in, I want to tell you, at MTI, the Metal Treating Institute, we have a great saying called, "You're not just strong, you're MTI strong." Let me tell you that Furnaces North America is going to be the strength that pushes you through into 2021. And we hope you all attend September 30th through October 2nd